distracting having the phone here. This is the first time I've tried combining the phone with this thing. Let's see if it works. So, yesterday, I skipped a day. It was the first day that I skipped. I should focus on the camera. First day I skipped of this vlog, so that's fine though. It's not about, no one's keeping track. The point is to document my progress. And the last 3 days I've seen quite a lot of progress. I was about to pick up my phone here, but this is my old one. I won't be able to show you anything on it. Whatever. No, I can't. On this phone that I'm using to record this, I've been experimenting with Instagram, and it's been 5 days, and it's like one post the first day, then maybe 2, and then since then 3. And quite a few times I've also gone into the comments sections, been interacting with people, and I think yesterday I started getting comments and I started getting follows from real people, as in not just other brands doing a similar style of content, but rather, just trying to network, but rather people who weren't doing that content, just ordinary users. Did I say how many? It's 51 now, 51 followers. And it's ramped up from like 2 to 5 to 15 to 35 to 51. So it's accelerating, which is cool, very exciting. Yesterday I was talking with a friend of mine who's going to do affiliate marketing for these high-end pens. So I decided to see if this Instagram thing, because I was getting so excited about Instagram. I was like, oh man, it's so easy to get some engagement on this platform. And I'm getting I seem to have a knack for creating images that people like there. So I thought I might try the yoga niche. So I created a yoga account. This is exciting because normally I just think about it, but now it's like I'm just going to do it. So I started an account. I put a ClickBank link in the bio, through Bitly, so it didn't look so bad. Which went to someone's product, which was a yoga training product. And then Instagram didn't like that, so I had to do a redirect and mask the redirect. So it feels a bit spammy, but at the end of the day, it's the fastest way to see if it's possible. So I'm going to also have a publishing schedule again 3 times a day, maybe 4 times. I don't want it to take too much time, but I'm going to have several lines of content. And if it's 4, then if they're kind of color branded, then they'll kind of align themselves in diagonals when you look at the profile and look really nice. So what else? So that's exciting. I'd say that it seems that I'm starting the first experiment of Content Lab, which is very exciting. And Content Lab, I've been thinking about more and more. I spoke to Martin Stella yesterday, who gave me some advice, or he advised me to make sure that Content Lab is really on my path. It seemed to be a divergent thing. I've thought about it, and I think it is. I think it is on my path. Maybe I'm just naive about what this thing will take in order to make it successful. But at the end of the day, I want to. I already have developed this skill of producing good content. So I'm moving it around my elbows. Oh, shit. Jesus. I've developed this skill. Okay. It's the perfect time. It's now, or maybe not never, but years from now, if I'm going to make a productized service. And the Tropical MBA podcast has made me want to do a productized service for many years, I think, by now. And the the sequence is: number 1, learn a skill, marketable skill. Number 2, package it and sell it. And then number 3, scale it. So, for example, it might be podcast editing, So a podcaster spends a lot of their time editing their stuff. Really, they just want to speak and then drag the file into a Dropbox folder that's shared with, podcast editing HQ, and then they just get an edited thing back. So it's productized. It's very clear, very clearly defined what the service is. And I think it's a good way for entrepreneurs to get started, and also actually it's not the best way, but it's probably the best way to make real business. It has some potential. The best way to actually dip your feet into entrepreneurship is to do some eBay selling, which is exactly what I'm about to do. With all of that, yes, some books and some games from ages ago. This is dug up from a long time ago. I used to have all this stuff. I could get a lot of money for that. Anyway, so selling the stuff on eBay, a good way to dip your toe in. The first real business would be a productized service would be good, because it's just, if you can do the thing, then you can define a discrete deliverable, which is the thing. So instead of just writing stuff for people, you write 700 to 1,000 word blog posts. That's it. And then you have you package it into a thing where people just type in an idea for a blog post, and they get the full blog post back in a set amount of time to a predictable standard, and people would just be willing to pay that, and it just comes in, and you can cut costs by making it more efficient, because it's the same thing every time. So you can make it more and more efficient. You can hire people in more easily, because it doesn't take a ton of creativity to come up with new stuff. It's not like you're an agency who has to kind of roll with whatever whim and fancy the client has. You have a strict product, and the client is really more of a customer. Now, my problem was I was starting to allow Content Lab to kind of turn into an agency in its structure, and not a productized service, which was a mistake. So Martin really cleared that up for me. Yes, so I'm going to keep on with it, but now I'm clearer about what it's going to be. Yeah, small wins every day. Let's keep it going.